see me. Hi. Hi, everybody. PS5 giveaway. Just give it away then. Just give it away then. I wanted to see it. Hold on one second. I wanted to see y'all on my other screen. Hi. We gonna get into all of that. Leo's finest. We gonna get into all of that. Hi, Rich. We just got here. Just got here. Hold up. Hold up. Um. Hmm. I was trying to see it on a split screen on my computer. There we go. Hopefully it doesn't give the volume because I don't want to hear it. Let me see. Hmm. Do y'all hear a echo? Hi, Melly. Thank you. Do y'all hear an echo? Hopefully y'all don't hear an echo, right? No echo? All right. I can see y'all, but I can't see all the comments. So anybody that's writing on the right side, I cannot see y'all motherfuckers. um, welcome guys. Welcome to Shooney's Web. What's poppin'? I appreciate y'all being here. What's going down? I could just make this big. That works too. On the average mentality shout out. Okay. Well, since y'all here, OCF in the building, yes, Takari. Y'all know how we start off. Make sure you guys are sharing the broadcast, dropping those props. Hopefully everything's looking clean and nice for you guys. I got the new computer set up, so I'm hoping y'all loving the new setup and everything. If not, I don't know what to tell y'all. But yeah, let's get it started. Who in the web? Shout it out. Let's go. Let's go. Cincinnati on the check-in. Mallow, what's good? PA checking in. I seen Columbus, Ohio was in here. Hashtag with stamp at. Y'all is dead wrong. Shot-Town, CT. Haley, Chicago, DMV in here, New York City, upstate New York. I'm glad you differentiated upstate New York from New York City. BX in here, Detroit, UK is always in here. ATL, Wagner Projects in here, heavy. Hello, Harlem, GA. What's that? Durham, North Carolina. Is it really a Harlem, GA? Detroit, Queens, the Bay Area, the Bronx. Hey, Liv. Ohio back on lockdown. Yeah, everything's about to be back on lockdown. The Polo Grounds. What's up? I see your question, and I'm gonna get to that in a second because that kills me when people do that. That's why I was asking. Is there really a Harlem NGA? Let's talk about you doing Queen of the Ring. Yes, that's but I don't know if I seen you in here. So I do get into battle rap stuff. Oh, that's what's up. I get into battle rap stuff, but that's not what my show is predominantly about. So yeah, we will talk about battle rap, but that's toward the end. We just talk real life stuff up in here and things that caught my eye that I want to discuss with my viewers. So that'll be there. And to the person who keeps asking where Farrah is, she's probably at home. That's such a weird question that people ask every time they see one person. Where they at? Where they at? They're probably home. She's probably home. I mean, it's where most of us are. It's most people are in quarantine. I mean, you know what I mean? Yeah, we talk about everything. So if this is your first time here, this is a non-judgmental space. It is a safe space. So, that's what we doing here. Hey, Lee. Lindsay, what's good? OTF in here heavy. Right. No disrespect. I mean, if we could be attached at the hip, we would be. Thank you, but I'm assuming she's at home. Like as soon as they see one of us, they be like, "Where's I was like, damn, like wow." First time here, Star Hollywood. That's what's up. First time here. I appreciate it. We gonna get into that, Rich. I did actually do a recap. on Saturday I went live right after it and I did the recap. I got my hair done out in Waterbury CT. I'm gonna post the link to the young lady. She was really good. Thank you. Nice to see you too. I think your name is Stay Up, or is it Star Up? Appreciate you. No, I love that y'all love funeral. That is awesome. That is awesome. This is your first time here, Sonia. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you are following, I appreciate you. Um, Thank you. I don't know what people be on either. I don't know. Hmm. Do they ever repost so you have to watch on the URL app? Well, now that I have my new computer, I'm going to start posting it on my YouTube channel. So you'll be able to catch it if you don't catch it live. But I am live every Tuesday and Thursday. Um, I said this the other day. I'm kind of afraid of people with no icon picture as well. But some of them have turned out to be very, very nice. So, yes, I am. So yeah. But let's get it started. Share that broadcast and everything. You know what I'm saying? So, first thing that caught my eye, this past couple of days was the verses is finally going down. Jeezy versus T.I. Jeezy versus T.I. Jeezy versus Gucci Mane is finally fucking going down. That's crazy. Who do you guys have? I personally have Jeezy winning. But who do you guys have? Gucci Mane, Jeezy hands down. I'm gonna be back in the ring very soon. I'm pregnant, so if you can't tell from my face, Gucci Mane, Jeezy. I got Jeezy too, but I definitely got Jeezy. Like, go dig your partner. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was about to say. Jeezy. Oh, Gucci posted?
Somebody posted it and he reposted it in live.
Oh wow. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. So yeah, so most of us have Jeezy. Ozone, what's up? So the thing is, it's happening Thursday, right? I don't know if I would be able to sit across from somebody that tried to kill me. Like I don't know. Like, I just don't think that I would be able to do that for the sake of music. Like, I get it. You know, sometimes people bury the hatchet, but y'all lost friends. Hey, Eric. Like, yeah, that really happened. Like, niggas lost friends. It was like a real war between them. And, you know, I don't know what everybody was doing. Tone, you could bring me a little piece of tissue, babe. I don't know what everybody was doing at that time period, so some of y'all might not remember it, but like some of us that are like in their 20s, 30s, you know, like me, guys, like we remember that shit. Like that was crazy. They have like they had a stone cold beef. Like, you understand what I'm saying? And for a long time the guys were saying no. They were saying that it wasn't going to be able to, you know, be resolved between the two of them. You know what I'm saying? And they hadn't talked to each other for a long time. I think this beef was a little realer than the beef that was with T.I. and stuff, to be honest. Because I don't remember T.I. losing anybody in that little back and forth, but maybe I could be mistaken. Yeah, it used to be real crazy for rappers, and I actually feel like it's starting to get crazy again between rappers. Like at one point, you kind of never knew who was doing what, and you know who had beef with who, and then people was just dying left and right. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when niggas started to realize like, oh, it's getting real. But it's like, you know, you got King Von that just passed away. I don't know if it's Mo3 or if it's Mo3, but he just, you know what I'm saying, got killed. Then you got Benny the Butcher that got shot over the weekend. Lil Boosie got shot over the weekend. And I don't know, disrespect to anybody from Texas, but they said they confirmed his leg was hit. That's what I heard. But whatever is going on, they shooting at people's cars and whips and shit like that. And Texas is getting, it ain't no slander to Kari. I like Texas. I'm just saying, y'all shooting a lot of motherfuckers out there, okay? You're getting buck. Y'all getting crazy right now. Everybody that's on the IG, head over to Caffeine if you want to be in the chat and talk to me, because I'm not answering no questions over here, but y'all can watch it if y'all want to. Yeah, I think Mo3 or Mo3 was a hired hit because they said that they were watching him for 2 weeks, and then ran down on him. Hey, Shepard, you know, and I don't. They were trying to say it was a female involved, but then on another site that is really credible, they said that the female was not involved. So, um, it's just a lot going on. It's getting really, really dangerous for rappers again. You know what I'm
I
saying?
seen
Yeah,
somebody
Benny
post.
the Butcher got shot in his
I
leg.
seen somebody post something about Move Three where he made like a whole video about him getting killed, and it was kind of like the same way he died, like on the
Really?
freeway or something. Yeah,
Wow.
like he made a
And like
video
a, you
about
mean
it.
like a music video
Yeah,
predicting his own death?
not predicting it, but well,
Kind of
I
playing
guess
it
he
out.
predicted it
I
now.
never really liked that. I've never really liked when people
I forgot to post it.
um we talking about Mo 3 right now, Piper Boy. I've never really liked when people like kind of foreshadow their death because I feel like it comes true very soon after it. You know what I mean? Like ever since, I mean, I don't know if Biggie was the first one, but that was the first one I paid attention to. Like life after death. It just, Pac did it and it happened to, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then or people do videos where they're dead in the video. I feel like that kind of brings it to life. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you speak shit into existence. I don't, I never like that. The tongue does have power, Miss Cook. You know what I'm saying? XXX, yes, he was making so many sad songs. You kind of manifest that energy that you put out. You know what I mean? Um, was on my way to the city, and that was the case. I don't know what that meant. Yeah, you can definitely bring life in death. You can manifest certain things. So I've never really liked that. So if that is true, that's crazy. Yeah, Juice World too. Like, but those see, well, XXX was killed. Juice World, was the drugs and stuff like that. But it just be weird. You know what I'm saying? So, needless to say, um, see if you sent that to me, I would have had it up here. Wow. But, let me see. Can y'all see that? That's like, that was Mo 3 laying on a table in his video. That's scary. Like, how long ago was that?
I don't know.
That's scary. That's OD scary. Juice WRLD has songs about killing
Oh,
himself
really?
and yeah. Pop Smoke on looking his kid. Right. Yeah, y'all got so many examples. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the video was 2 days ago. No, the video couldn't have been 2 days ago because he was shot like not too long ago. So, hey Rob, what's up? But that's scary. That's really scary. But back to the original point, I don't know if. Thank you for the props, Rob. Continue to share, guys. Drop some props. I don't know if I would be able to sit across from Gucci Mane. Like, I don't know if I'd be able to sit across from Jeezy. Like, I just wouldn't be able to do that. That's crazy that you say that, Keezy Blood. I don't know if I'm saying your name correctly, but a lot of people don't catch on to Justin Bieber's video and how many symbols he has in that video. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Like, it's kind of crazy. That shit is wild. Um, but I ain't even gonna go there. Greg Self in the building was good, bro. But yeah, so I expect Jeezy to win. Hopefully they don't fight. It's not weird energy. It comes on Thursday. My show is on Thursdays. It comes on at 8. So if we want, we can watch it together here. If you guys want to do that, or we'll just do the show for an hour, and then we'll go head over there and watch it. But maybe we can do the watch party here and we'll watch it together. Um, that's a different conversation for mature motherfucker. Yeah, you know it. You know it. You know it. Okay, so we'll watch it here. That's settled. We'll definitely watch it here on Thursday and see what we got. Hopefully they got good service and they in a good spot and everything. Another thing that was caught in my web. So Lil Wayne actually was charged with federal weapons charges. And hey, if he gets convicted, uh he can spend 10 years in jail. And this is for something that happened last year. Um and I don't know. I love Lil Wayne. I've loved him to the floor like all my life practically, like since I was like super super young. But I don't know if I care enough now at this point. I think he's just keeps doing dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, Brandon. You have a good night at work as well. You know, he going the you think the lawyers are gonna get, I don't know. I don't have hope in it because he's been to jail a few times. You know what I mean? So far. So I'm not really sure if he's gonna just walk scot free or whatever the case may be. But he's always into some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's not really necessary for him to be involved in. And I think once you get to a certain point, like you're a multi-millionaire and you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have people on payroll that's willing to take charges for certain shit. Like it can't be you no more. You understand what I'm saying? Like it can't be you that's doing this. You can't be the one that has the gun on you. You can't be the one that's carrying the ammo. You can't be the one that has the drugs. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have people that's in your camp that don't got no fucking charges, that's willing to be like, all right, I'll sit out for 3 years for you. You know what I'm saying? That's what everybody's saying. He better call Trump. Like, listen, he better call somebody. He better call somebody. But you gotta have somebody in your camp that's willing to do that for you. Even if you trying to make it right now, and you're up and coming and you're not really right there, you gotta have a nigga that's gonna be like, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just point blank period. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Distro? Like, you have to have friends like that. Like, period. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Like, Wayne about to be like, where the fuck is that? You know what, Greg? Could you stop? Could you? Because y'all is dead wrong. That's definitely what Remy needed. She definitely needed somebody that was going to do that. But at the same time, you know, I think that was more personal with Remy, and she needed to get that shot off for herself. You feel me? Right. Kodak Black was, not that he's not going to be really good when he comes out. I think he's coming out in 2 more years. But at the height of, you know, his success, he could have used a nigga to do whatever he needed to do. You know what I'm saying? I think the same thing with Bobby Shmurda and them, but I think they were just talking too much. And too much of what they wanted to be painted as a picture was followed, was seen. You understand what I'm saying? So I think that happened, and you know, it was kind of over for him. But he sat out. He had to sit out for a long time. You know, the brat just be wilding though, Eric. Like the brat just be wilding. Like, I think it's a little bit different with the chicks, because it be more personal than anything, and most of the chicks be going down for like assault and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be placing hands on people. I'm talking about the guys doing, you know what I'm saying, whether it's drugs or whatever other things that they into, but they be doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm okay with sitting out for putting hands and feet on somebody real quick. You know? Tekashi safe once the government stops paying for his protection. I don't think he is. And that's funny that you asked that, because I was gonna ask you guys. Somebody must have been in my notes or something. Are y'all gonna watch the special? He has a special on Hulu. Are you watching it? I personally don't want to watch it, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, Fetty took a peek at it, and I was in the room, and I was hearing it, and I'm like, it do kind of sound interesting. I cannot lie. Does sound a little interesting. But I had already made up my mind and said that I wasn't gonna watch it. Because I just don't want to give him no shine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I honestly still haven't listened to his song with Nicki fully. Like, I can't tell you one word from it, and when it came on the radio, I would just switch the station. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right, Mallow. One of us needs to watch it and report. So, Fetty, you've watched it. Do you want to talk about it? Was it, what was it? What was the gist of it?
Nah, it was just like his story. It basically was some guy that did like a 6ix9ine, like just did a whole.
But was he in it, or it was just more about
Nah, it
people
wasn't
around
him.
him?
He ain't talking. It was just like a documentary about his life. Like
Okay.
Yeah, that's just all it really was.
Well, I guess we could watch it because he wasn't really in it. I'm assuming he's
The
gonna
guy
make
asked
some
him
money
to be in
from
it,
it, but
and
he
said
wasn't.
Nah.
Okay.
The guy asked him. It seemed like somebody spent their own money on it and then sold it to Hulu because it was.
Oh.
I mean,
Well, it's a documentary. He's not in
the
it.
guy got paid people that was around, like his baby moms is in it.
Oh, so
Like,
he
there's
must
other
have
people was
paid
in
the
it.
people that were close to him. Okay.
Like other people was in
Okay.
it. His father was in it.
It was like a CB4 interview. Oh, you watched it, Eric? CB4 is like wow funny.
But at
so I
first
guess
when
I'll
I was
watch
looking
it.
at it, I thought it seemed like, oh, this nigga put this shit together himself and he gonna act like he ain't have nothing to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end, the dude showed like screenshots of him reaching out to 6ix9ine, and them niggas was like, nah, they'll pass on him doing the interview.
All right, so I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, I guess Hulu bought the rights to it, so yeah,
And then
I'll
there's
watch
another
it.
one coming out about him too on like HBO, I think, or some shit. I think HBO about to have one about him.
He like the disrespect that he shows to people in the industry, and I don't know if people put him up to it, or if he feels that's the way that he needs to be. But to answer your question, Rich, I don't think he's going to be safe after the government stops protecting him.
But the government not protecting him. That's just his money. The government not. Well, I personally think
it's
so.
on Hulu.
But on
I don't
paper,
even got a Hulu.
On paper, they say he turned down on I personally think he been there.
Like he been planted there, right, from the beginning. That's how I feel too. Tell Fetty to tell us a story. I got you. Story time with Fetty coming up in a little bit. I told you they like your stories, babe. You good. Yes, you do. You good. We love your stories here. You are the best. Let's go. Hey, Flyboy. No, Hulu isn't free. That is true. Fetty just said that as well. Shout out to you from Detroit that we're actually giving him a little shine by talking about it. But, Def Dealer, what's up? I haven't seen you in a few days.
It is what it is, man. People got all these fake ass rules that.
Because he's untouchable. That's how he's in these streets. You know what I'm saying? Because he's untouchable.
Listen, man, this how I look at shit, man. I done did shit like so crack. So who am I to judge anybody? Fuck it.
But you ain't never snitched though.
Nah, no. I'm not talking about snitch. I'm talking about like.
Oh, you talking about talking about it?
I'm talking about oh, you can't talk about him, yo. This against the code.
Nah, you can talk, right?
I ain't snitch.
Right.
Like, the fuck. It is what it is, man.
Yeah, I was surprised Nicki did a song with him too.
I wasn't.
Really?
Nah. She'll do a song with anybody that could keep. She bought her numbers.
Yeah. But I don't think that song did really well, did it?
Yeah, they took on the troll shit.
Yeah.
It was #1.
It did?
Yeah.
For how long?
Right,
Not like
a
I
week
ain't
or
feel like it was like the rest of his
it broke
songs.
the record. That
Cardi
song
got
did more
her
than the other song.
You think so, Mally? Thank you. Hey, Cassandra. Oh, it was just for 2 weeks. I only tried it for 2 weeks. President John F. Kennedy got assassinated. How 6ix9ine untouchable? Because
They was lacking with he's in a drop top. What the fuck you mean?
I mean, the people that were protecting him assassinated him.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
That's how. Now, if they wanted him not to be touched, that man would not have been touched. Hey, Hustle. What's poppin'? Make sure you guys go ahead and follow Hustle. She in the building. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. I tried something new with my hair. This is like the first time I've had braids like this since I was like little. So yes. Oh, that song went quadruple platinum. Are you serious?
what, the troll shit?
Yeah. I like that wordplay, Lyrical Animal. Hustle in the house. Who in Waterbury did my hair? A girl named Shanice that I know. Braided Elegance. Yeah, I was little since I had them braids. So Meek Mill, this is also in my web, right? So Meek Mill, he offered the artists in Philly, because we talking about all of these rappers in beef and rappers dying and stuff. So he ordered the artists in Philly record deals if they stop fighting and shooting each other and killing each other and stuff like that. And they banned him. Like, that's how appreciative they were of his offer. They banned the motherfucker and said, you're done here, okay? You can't come back to the trenches. Pick a side. You're done. Yes, he offered them record deals, and instead of them wanting record deals, they said, "Get the fuck out of here." That's what they said. Get out. Get out. Okay? They're done with him. So, like they done with him. Oh, I seen that too with JT's titty, but yeah, that shit backfired on him like a motherfucker. Nigga started talking about him. They was going back and forth. He said pick a side, and they was like, yeah, you banned from here. And I don't know if he's scared or he's really banned from there, but he has shut down all of his social media. He claims it's only until he has some music coming out, but you haven't had music out in a very long time and your social media was very active. It's just a little bit strange to me that you shut down after a nigga say, yeah, you banned from the trenches. You know what I'm saying? You see me? You see me, Farrah? Like, I'm a whole new person. Taisha in the building. You feel me? Maybe he just don't like preachy people. Maybe they don't. But at the same time, like, that's crazy. Can you imagine offering motherfuckers a deal and they be like, don't bring your ass home no more. We don't want to see you. You're not welcome here. I would be so mad. Like, bro, like, I tried to help you. Y'all just gonna throw me out? Like, he tried to own his own masters. Who, Meek Mill? Is that why he shut down his stuff? Adi Boom, do you think the culture gonna let him come back? I don't think the culture really let him leave. Because after those papers started flying around from Adi Boom, he still was rapping. So, I think he'll just be fine. He said he was offered because Meek offered him $20K. Oh, offended. Oh, I read that wrong. Sorry. Yeah, but that's $20,000 more than what he has right now. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm sure he would have been able to make other opportunities to make some more money. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody from Mount Vernon, like if Diddy came to Mount Vernon and was like, yo, I'ma just offer y'all $20,000 to stop. We were talking about Meek Mill and then Rich started talking about Adi Boom or whatever, but to stop the violence and stuff like that and record deals and shit like that, you could do a lot with $20,000 of legit money. You know what I'm saying? You could do a lot. And that's not, I'm sure that that's not all he's offering. That's probably what he was giving up front. I'm sure that's not all the deal is worth. Like, you could get $20,000 doing anything. You know what I'm saying? But y'all just gonna ban him? You know what I'm saying? He really wasn't in the streets with the hitters. I hear you, but at the same time, he is from Philly, and they always say rappers don't come back, they don't take care of their hood, they don't look out for nobody, and stuff like that. And the moment somebody reaches back out, niggas be like, nah, you good. You banned from here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of crazy. They saying Jeezy and Gucci could stand across from each other, though. Was that a late comment? I'm sorry. I missed that. Maybe. That's why they banned him, because so he doesn't feed his people. So he's not doing anything for the hood. I always thought that he was doing stuff for the hood. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that where you from, Lyrical Animal? Oh wow. I always thought he was doing stuff. I'm doing just fine, Breezy. How are you? Continue to share the broadcast, guys. Drop those props if you got them. Cash Doll's titties are better than JT's titties. Rich, you is always on some shit, man. Always. I'm doing well, Smooth Kid. Wow, I'm kind of shocked to hear that Meek wasn't doing anything. I always thought he was doing stuff in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I always thought so. Word God, thank you for the props. I definitely thought he was doing stuff. Like, that really kind of, yeah, like that threw me for a loop just now. Wow. So I'm curious to see what happens. You know what I mean? I'm curious to see. And you from Philly, K? Okay. Why wouldn't I listen to that if there's people from Philly that's in here saying he don't? You know what I'm saying? And that was the reason why some of the people told him he was banned. You know what I mean? Not for real, because they wouldn't have banned him. But you know what? it's a, you think of people and you think of, okay, so let's switch gears, right? Nipsey has done so much, RIP to Nipsey, like for his hood, and you know what I'm saying, for um his area, for Slauson, and they just trashed his store, you know what I mean? And I'm not gonna say it's the people in the area, because I don't know for sure that it's the people in the area. It could be cats, it could be, you know what I mean, it could be anything, but you kind of never know when people, you know what I'm saying, like you do good stuff, sometimes people just don't be fucking with it, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't known yet, he was in Harlem Solo. I believe it, I believe it. And it's like, why do that now, you know what I mean? He's had that section that he had for so long, and now y'all fucking with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's some people trying to trademark Marathon and sue him. I think it's too late for that. You think he put all of this product out without trademarking all of the stuff that he did? Like, that man had a CD that he sold for $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know he know to trademark them businesses and get what he needs in order. Like, I think that's kind of weird. I'm curious to know more, to think, or to find out, you know, who they think actually was behind it. Doing what they did. But you know, like, I know, Farrah, we've been there several times. Hi Ty, that people are always up. Thank you, Shakila, for the props, and Tarzan, thank you for the follow. Like, you know, like, I know that there's always somebody out there, so it's confusing to me that things like this happen. Even when he was shot, I was kind of like surprised that those things happened, because it's always somebody out there, you know what I mean? Always. What's Lauren doing with his legacy? I don't even know. I don't know. But you can't rush recovery, you know what I mean? So we can't really say that she should be doing something right now. We don't know if she's doing anything, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? The baby's doing well. Thank you for the follow, pretty. Thank you, baby, or Babby Tarzan. Y'all names be like, I don't know. I be trying to read it fast, and then I be fucking up your names. So if I just say the N, it's for you. You know what I mean? She's probably still grieving. His brother been running it. To be honest, they were partners in it. So his brother been running it. If I was his brother, I would have somebody else run it, or just, you know, kind of not memorialize the store, but limit the amount of access that people have to the store, and just basically do it web. You know what I mean? Run everything web. They finally had gotten the inventory fully 100% web based, so that the moment you go and order, it's exactly what's online. So that was something that kind of set them back a little bit, because it got really big after he passed away, and it took so long for people's orders, because their inventory was not 100% all online. So, you know, you'd order something and they think they had 100, meanwhile they only had 20, then they got to go back to manufacturing and shit like that. So I would kind of just switch to maybe like a more online business. There's no more store. Those are my people. So you can't go inside. The last I'd seen, you were able to go inside. That's a fact, Lyrical. That's a fact. Like, that is a super fact. And it's sad. It's really sad. Swiss Beats donated $400 to the school I work at. 400 what? $400? Because that ain't going to do nothing but buy a box of pencils. I hope you mean more than $400. Like, he could have kept that. That 400, why just 400? What are y'all supposed to do with the $400? Like, have a pizza party? Like, what? Come on now. Yeah, just a piece of, like, maybe not even a box. Nigga, gonna get one pencil out the $400. Come on now. Come on. He could have did way more than that. $400. Like, I could donate $400 and I'm broke. Okay? What? I'm appalled. Okay? Very appalled. That's crazy. $400. Where the school at? Where the school at that he donated this $400? I wouldn't even tell nobody. Swiss Beats ought to be ashamed of himself while he rolling around his motherfucking roller skates in a house. He know damn well he could have gave somebody more than $400. And in the Bronx. That's horrible, JC. Don't tell nobody else that story, because I now I want to hate him. Like, $400? That's like the nigga from Baby Boy. $40? Like, what? What? I would have been so mad. Like, you know what, Swiss, you could go ahead on and keep this. Like, you could go ahead on and keep this. We good over here. We don't need whatever this little, you know what I'm saying, $40 gonna be. But yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Lauren runs a group for young black women and mothers. That's dope. Thanks, pretty. Yeah, 400 at a dinner. Like, he probably spends 400 on a round of drinks, one bottle. Like, Hinzu or me to Hinzu get the bag. But you know, I seen a couple of people complaining about, like, people say leave the hood and stuff like that, but who would you take people with you? Because I probably would take people with me, not too many, but I would take people with me. Yes, I'm super ready to meet baby Dallas. She need to come up on out of there. We're on the countdown. But I'd probably take a couple of people. We wanted a name that started with D, with a D, and we started looking through names and stuff. So we were going toward Dallas, and Dakota was up there for us. And then Dallas just felt right. How far is too far in battle rap? Oh, we gonna get into that. That's coming very next. Not everyone wants to level up. Yeah, not everyone wants to level up. But I'm like, when I look at people in their rap crews, I kind of notice that their day ones are not there. Not a lot of people are still with the people that they started with. You know what I'm saying? They're no, I don't like the Cowboys like that. I'm not really too big on. Well, I like football, but I'm not a Dallas Cowboy fan. I just like Dallas. It's just a sweet name. Like, I'm not breaking bread on the first meal, but I reach out. Like, okay, so there's a video, right, of King Von, R.I.P. to him. He made like his first $100,000 and he split it up with his friends, and I thought the video was dope. But then I started watching it a little bit more, and I'm like, no one said thank you. There was not one thank you in that video as he's passing out money. Not one thank you. Not one handshake. Not like, good looking, my nigga. Like, are y'all kidding me? You know what I'm saying? Like, that to me, like, it's not about the money. It's just about the fact that he came up on his first 100,000 and he split it with all of y'all stinking asses that's sitting around. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy to me. And they all had to, at some point, one guy even, because he was handing out the money, one guy even started, took the money and was like passing out to people, or took his portion and stuff like that. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Stole all his designer and everything else. I didn't know about that either. But that's crazy to me. Like, yeah, the entitlement, like, that's just so bold. That's so bold. And this is the person that y'all been with every single day. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it really is hard to tell who's a gold digger in disguise that really don't, you know what I'm saying? That's just waiting for that moment to really do what they do to you. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it even be your family, which be so, that's even worse. You stupid. They probably from 63rd. Apparently nobody's from 63rd. And I'm trying to figure out how you skip a whole block. Like, is it, I don't know if Breezy's still in here. I know he's from Chicago. Are you from that area? Can you explain to me how nobody's from 63rd? Like, what's on that block that nobody is from over there? Like, people is from 62nd, people is from 64th. You get to 63rd and you're like, oh no, 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 no. No one's from here. Like, I'm not sure how that happened. So I kind of, if Breezy is still in here, I need you to let me know how that is. How was that? They all dead? Okay. Kayla, go ahead on. Okay? You're out of here. You're out of here. No, I'm talking about Chicago. Like, I don't understand that, Mia. Like, I don't understand that. Like, I'm mad that she said they all dead. Because I don't want to laugh at that. But that's hilarious. Like, I don't want to laugh at that. But that's really funny. Like, wow. You play too much. No, not 63rd and Queens. And first of all, speaking of Queens, I love Queens. I do. Shout out to anybody that's from Queens. I'm assuming you from Queens, New Distro. But why the fuck you got 63rd Street, 63rd Ave, 63rd Road, 63rd Plaza, 63rd Riverback? Like, how many 63rds could there be? Like, I've heard of street, I've heard of avenue. Why y'all got road? Y'all got, what's the other? There's another little piece of street that's a 63rd. Like, come on. What is it? What's it called? Who? Boulevard. Yeah. 63rd and a half. Like, come on. Why do y'all need all of that? That's very confusing. I don't like going to Queens for that reason. Like, I was supposed to be somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll just pick a number, like 42nd Avenue, and I was on like 42nd Road, which was like 1,000 miles from where I really needed to be. I get it, probably is popping, Leo. Like, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that. But there's got to be more names that they could have gave. The numbers, right? We learned this when we were younger. You can go up to a bazillion or a trillion or something like that. You could even win in the thousands before y'all re-went with 62nd Avenue, Street, Boulevard, okay, Road. It's enough. The UK roads actually have names. Oh, y'all don't have no numbers at all, Flyboy? I would like that, though, because that's less confusing. Even I still kind of get confused in Manhattan, like, which way is going down, which way is going up. Like, I feel like, because people be like, oh, 7th Avenue goes east and 8th Avenue goes west. And I'm just like, doesn't it go both ways? If you want to walk east, you can walk east. If you want to go west, you could go west. Like, I'm always confused. Like, always confused. New York got the longest blocks ever. New York City, yes. New York City does have some long blocks. It's really confusing. I'm not even going to lie. And I'm from New York. And I'm always lost if I go in Queens. Like, always. Avenues go east and west. Streets go north and south. Is that a fact? Yeah. Really? Yeah. But who made that up? Bro, that's just how it is. I know, but, I mean, you never said that to me before. What's up, baby?
Sometimes streets...
Hi.
Sometimes
you can say hi.
Sometimes streets replace numbers. Streets names replace numbers, but... Like, you got 1st Avenue, 2nd Avenue, like, but usually...
Mommy, say hi, Queen.
They did say hi, Queen. You can read so good. You're so sweet. Okay, everybody's saying hi, Tony.
Wait, all people remember?
They know you, yes. Auntie Mina's there. She said hi.
Hi.
Auntie Farrah was there, too. They want you to rap. You want to rap? Not right now. It's just no pressure. If you don't feel like rapping, you don't have to. You know what I mean? I tell them to cash app you if they really want to hear you rap.
Well, I have to understand something. Can you watch the video of me and Fetty, like, rapping?
Oh, so you just prefer them to watch the video, right?
Yeah.
That's fine. She's referring you, King Philly, what's up? She is referring you guys to just go watch the video. You're a smart girl. Because they're not paying you for this. So refer them to the video that's already up. You are very smart.
Hey, Miss Tony.
Yep, that's what they said.
I'm a good reader because now I'm in school.
Yes, you are. Okay, so Mommy's going to get back to the show.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That was so sweet. That was so sweet. Nothing's free. Go watch her, you know what I'm saying? Go watch her other video. That's what she's saying. I'm not rapping right now just because you just go watch what I put up already. That's the answer that I would give people.
Wait, is it on Instagram?
But it's on Instagram.
Yeah, watch it on Instagram.
Give you a like and a share too.
And hold on, guys.
Oh, you got something else. Okay.
Make sure you kids watch my videos because I'm about to post a new video and account
Okay.
on YouTube.
Make sure you kids post. Okay, sure.
Yeah.
You gonna post it on YouTube?
Yeah. And hit that like and subscribe that channel and hit that
Okay.
bell icon.
Okay, hit that icon. Thank you, girl. That was good. You was really good. Yeah, I did not know that about streets and avenues. That's crazy. How did y'all know that? How did y'all know that? That's I don't know. Somebody just blew my mind with that streets go one way and avenues go the other way. Like one of them go north and south and the other ones go east and west or something like that. I did not know that. 5 to 15 miles in Manhattan daily. You definitely do. Anybody going anywhere, you knew that, Farrah? You ain't know that. You ain't know that. No, I never noticed. I'm not saying that it's not true. I just never noticed that that's what's happening. I just felt like turn here or turn there. I never knew that. Wow. Thank you, Mia, because everybody, I told y'all, this is a safe space. Y'all don't have to act like y'all knew something, okay? You don't. Not for me, because if I don't know it, I'm going to tell you, I don't know it, okay? My dad from Harlem, and I still never knew that. Thank you, Kayla. 4th Avenue and 4th Street. Yeah, I get that, but it still never dawned on me that one was north and west. North and west. See? North and south and east and west. That still never, that didn't. All right, anyway. Anyway, so, battle rap related. Chris Unbiased is home. And he dropped a trailer to the documentary that he's doing. No, I know he's been home, but he was quiet. So now he's, kind of getting back into the swing of things. I don't know what his exact charges are, but I'll briefly get you guys up to speed. So Chris Unbiased is media, battle rap media. And he was damn good. He was really good. Credible source. People, listen to him and stuff and everything. I don't think it was molestation, Farrah. I think that's where, because that's what he said in the documentary, that how he's going to break it down. He doesn't know why anybody said it was molestation or why his case involved children or anything like that. But his case never involved any children or molestation. Is he innocent? I don't know if he's innocent, but I know the charges were dropped after him fighting the case for a little over 2 years. So I'm assuming he's innocent. Isn't that normally what happens when charges are dropped, or maybe they didn't have enough? So I don't know. Fake documentation could be made up at any point. I don't know if people actually went and looked at what it was. I personally never did. I kind of just took it for what it was worth, and I'm not even gonna lie. You know what I mean? Once I heard that it was that and that it was involving children, we're talking about Chris Unbiased. He's he's battle rap media, and he's was locked up for 2 years and some change. I don't know how long he's been home, but now he's becoming a little more active, and he's putting out a documentary explaining everything. But I personally did not ever do my due diligence and do my own research. Did I go and look up where you can find the charges? Because there are places that you can see stuff that cannot be can't be changed or altered and stuff. And there's a site called called Pacer that I use when I look up my dad's info on his case. Like if he wants me to see if his lawyer submitted some papers or something like that. That's an actual government website where you can't change things. I never personally looked it up. Did you look it up from the site, or did you just Google his name and read whatever came up? Because there's a difference in that. You know what I'm saying? Like Pacer, you need an actual website. You gotta pay for the, like, not an actual website, but you need to pay for the subscription, and then you can see anything on anybody's case and everything. Okay, so then that's a little bit different. If you seen something directly from the site, and if it was like a government site, I won't disagree with that. But if it's like a site like Wikipedia, if you had a Wikipedia page, I could go on there right now and I could write whatever I wanted on your Wikipedia page. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it was fake. So I can't say that where you went was a credible site. I'm not 100% sure because I don't know where you did your research. But again, I know Pacer is a government website, so it's pacer.gov. So you can't alter anything. What you see is what you get, and what's there is what's there. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Do you, right, Lee? So if somebody didn't see it there and it was like another site, I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm not 100% sure if something was altered, but I can only take him at his word. And, you know, the documentary's coming out. I'm going to watch it when it comes out. You know, I'm curious to hear about it. I want to see, and, you know, especially if allegations were fake and he didn't do anything, and, you know, he you know what I mean? He lost that much time. It's a lot. Thank you, Lyrical. Lee, we're talking about a battle rap blogger. He had been in jail for about 2 years and some change. And it did have, I do think it had something to do with some sort of sex crime, but somewhere, somehow, the story got twisted that it was involving a minor and molestation charges, but I'm not 100% sure of everything and how it got turned around. That's what we were saying. So I was trying to figure out if where people were getting the information from, were they getting it from actual, you know, direct websites, or was it hearsay? You know what I mean? Like the whole thing with Tech Nine. I seen stuff, but I didn't personally go and look at everything. You know what I mean? I kind of wish I did, because I had donated, you know, to all of that stuff. And I kind of do feel like Tech Nine was guilty. You know what I mean? I think that's why he did what he did with himself. You know, so yeah, but so Vada posted the documents, right? But then you find out that Vada Fly had 2 pages. So is he credible? And I'm not saying that he's not. I'm asking a question. Is that somebody that you would swear on a standby, like, well, I got these documents from him, and be like, I believe this 100%? You know what I'm saying? Somebody that catfished the whole battle rap world to make himself look better. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't really go by that 100% either. You know? So that's what I'm saying. If I don't do my own research, I try not to believe what people are doing, because there's a lot of stuff that could happen. You know what I'm saying? Fake allegations can definitely ruin somebody's life. So I'm curious to see, and it wouldn't be the first time if it really was actual fake allegations, you know, that's happened to somebody. So I can't be the one to judge, like I said. But if I don't do the research myself, I kind of, you know, it went into one ear and I was like, oh, okay, I hear it, you know. And I knew he was off the scene. I was still in the group, like the Facebook group that he had, because I didn't know, you know. I didn't know. I still don't know. And I'm, you know, like I said, I'm curious. So my question was, are you guys going to watch it? Do the culinary still respect Tech Nine? I don't know. I think, I don't want to say Tech Nine, I don't want to say the situation is swept under the rug, because it's been talked about. people have made bars and stuff like that. Breezy, you're back. I had a question about some shit, but forget it. I can't say, you know what I mean? I can't say, do people respect it? I do feel like it is something that is a bit uh not talked about. So but it might have been the other Breezy. I think it was Breezy 600. It wasn't you. It was the other Breezy that be in here. Because you're not from Chicago, right, Breezy? You're the girl Breezy. It was the boy Breezy that was here. Um, but yeah. So I don't know. You know what I mean? It's kind of hush hush. It's not, I don't know how to explain it. It's not like a unspoken rule, but nobody really talks about it. You know what I mean? Like nobody really, right. And I don't really blame Jay Black for not talking about it because that was his friend. Like talking about Tech Nine in a situation. Like it's people make bars, they hit hard when they do it, but you don't really speak about it. You don't really see people, like you never really seen anybody sit down and say this is what I think. Yeah, it's kind of uncomfortable, you know what I mean? And right now as I'm talking about it, I'm trying to find the right words to say. Um and it's kind of hard. It really is. It's kind of hard to really like decipher what you want to say when you want to speak about it. You know what I mean? So you might have to write it down or something to kind of articulate what you want to get across, because it won't be something like on a fly like we're doing right now. Because I do think there's some things that really did transpire, and I do think there's things that we don't know 100% of the story. We know the outcome, you know. Would you accept Adi Boom back or Tech Nine? Now, if things were true for Tech Nine, absolutely not. Adi Boom, I don't have no issues with him personally. Um, I don't. I don't have any issues with him personally. But my dad, and I've said it, several times, my dad is incarcerated. He's been in jail since I was 6 months. I'm 35 years old. He has never told. Not a word. No, that was my phone vibrating on the table. He's never said a word about anybody, and he could have a very long time ago. So for me to accept a snitch, no, I don't. So I wouldn't accept him back in. But like I said, to each his own. But I wouldn't expect him. I wouldn't. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Yeah, Big K really took that man down. Like really took that man down. And I'm not 100% sure if people would have really went and looked for the paperwork had it not been for Big K. So I'm curious. I don't have a relationship with Big K. I don't know him like that. He's one of the battle rappers I don't know. But I would have asked him, or wanted to ask him, what made you really do that? Like, were you okay really taking this man down like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of crazy. I appreciate it. I know someone sent him the info, but you don't always have to use everything that somebody sends you. You know what I'm saying? And that's okay, Rich. Like, I don't think nothing's wrong with that either. You know what I mean? That's true. The game ain't built on sympathy. That's true. But that kind of might not leave you to play the game again. You know what I'm saying? And this kind of segues into what's off limits. I personally don't really feel like anything is off limits in battle rap when you're battling. I don't. I don't really think that certain things are off limits. But I don't disagree when people feel a way about something being done to them. I can't say kids are off limits while rapping because I've talked about people's kids. My kids have been talked about, but I don't feel like it doesn't bother me because I don't feel like they're really gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm gonna go up to the crib and shoot your baby in the head. No, you're not. Like, no, you're not. That was just because you wanted to rhyme head with dead or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I I don't take none of that seriously. Now, outside of battle rap, if somebody's talking about my kids and stuff like that, I take those things personal. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and that's okay, Cash, to feel that way, that Misfit went too far against Farrah. And Farrah and I have spoken personally about it. I don't know if she's still in the comments and stuff. That's okay. I never like judge anybody for how they feel about it. I personally don't care. Yeah, like I personally don't care, but I do feel where she's coming from. You understand what I'm saying? Because not everyone is the same, and not everyone has the same connection with what you're going to talk about. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can't, like, if you're going to do something, you got to be able to accept the consequences that come along with it. That's what you got to be able to do. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and I think for Farrah, it was more of the, you're talking about my mother, and I asked you, and I've said that this is previously put into all of my contracts, and you knew that this was off limits. You understand what I'm saying? She sometimes doesn't like people talking about her kids, but she'll let certain things slide as well. But the fact that those things were discussed ahead of time, now you're kind of walking into different territory. Now, I will respect somebody's contract. If somebody gave me a contract that said, I know you're disrespectful, Shooney, and I don't want any of my dead family members to be brought up. If I signed it, that's legally binding, and I'm going to stand by that. Whether it's legal or not, I'm going to stand by that, because I'm just that type of person. If that's what we did, then that's what we did. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to agree to something that I know I cannot do. That's not fair to anybody involved. You understand what I'm saying? So that's where I feel like you have to be able to take the responsibility for what you did and be ready. So now, if I ask you not to talk about something and you go in there and you talk about it, now when I knock your fucking head off on camera, don't say nothing. And I want my money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want all of my money, because I didn't breach the contract. So that little part that said I couldn't fight, well, she ain't respected, so I ain't respected. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's just that on that. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said, shit don't bother me. Now, I never thought about doing something that Miami did in the location that Miami did it in. So, do I feel like she was right? No. Do I still feel like there's nothing that's off limits? I do still feel like that. But I think that that's kind of an anomaly. Like, that's wild. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. And even though there's different stories and people are saying, Coffee wasn't upset about the dropping of the flag. Her man was totally out of line. She was more mad about the bumping. What's up, Ron Mills? Like, I get all of that. Like, if the bumping is what made you mad, go ahead and fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's you've come to your point, go ahead and fight. But at no point do I feel like a man should have ran up, especially in that setting. And I said this the other day, because there was no imminent danger in there. There was security in there. And I'm not going to lie, Stamp was right there. I watched the video too. He was right there. I don't know what he was attempting to do, but he was right there. But there's security there. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, and I didn't know that. So where's that story coming from? Is she actually pregnant? Because I've seen people saying Miami's pregnant, which she's not. She does have a baby that's, I think, Montana's under 1. So I'm not 100% sure if Coffee confirmed that she's pregnant, or if that's something that somebody said. But that takes into effect too. Hi, JJ. No, I'm saying, I'm listening to you. I hear that you're saying that Coffee is, and I'm saying, did she confirm that? Because people were saying the same for Miami. And like, for me and you, Farrah, we're both pregnant. If we took on the battle, Sometimes people get in your space. Sometimes people bump into you because you're pregnant. Would you expect somebody not to rap aggressively? Would you expect for somebody not to maybe bump into you or whatever the case may be? Well, that doesn't mean she's not pregnant because she was on camera drinking, but I would hope she's not. You understand what I'm saying? Diesel violated while Farrah was pregnant. Yeah, Diesel was in Farrah's face, but at the same time, it's battle rap. Farrah signed on for that. You know what I mean? Right, right. She was going to get those hands because you felt violated. And I don't think it had anything to do with you being pregnant. You can correct me in the comments if you want to. But I think it was more of the pushing that made you mad anyway. You know what I'm saying? We all was ready to jump on Diesel. And I think that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? But you knew, just like she knew, you signed up for the battle pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. You, like I said, you can correct me in the comments. Were you more mad because you were pregnant, or was it because she was pushing you, period? Cause I don't like that either. Like, again, nothing is off limits, but you ain't gonna push me all around this stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. But would you have treated it differently if you weren't pregnant? I feel like you would have treated it exactly the same, pregnant or not. You would have been like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, listen, people have tried it. Mulatto tried it. Hijacks. Farrah pushed me when we battled. Like, bitches be trying it. You know what I'm saying? Surprisingly, you know. And it's the little ones. None of the ones that was big tried it. The little ones, Mulatto, mad short, Farrah, mad short and aggressive. So, you know what I'm saying? So, you got to be ready, though. That is my point. You got to be ready. So, I didn't, and I've said this several times, I don't think Coffee was wrong for reacting. If you're being pushed around and you don't like it, react. You can react. By all means. Like, that's your personal space, and if that's crossing the line for you, then that's crossing the line for you. React. And like I said, that man should have never done that, because I don't think that they were going to fight. Miami was still rapping. She was still rapping. Pushing all. Was still rapping. Never stopped around. And I think that's just, a part of how she is. You're aggressive, I'm aggressive. She never really stopped. I don't think it would have went anywhere further than I bumped you, you kind of shoved my neck a little bit, and I pushed you back. Let's continue rapping. You understand what I'm saying? I think it went a little further when the guy came out. And I'm seeing a lot of stories where people are like, oh, well, he was going after Coffee. Not really. Like, the video I seen with my eyes, he was clearly going after Miami, and Miami was clearly yelling for Stamp that was right in view of the camera. He was right there. So I don't know. I don't think it was the Tookie Bar, because he didn't react during the Tookie Bar. I think he reacted to the pushing. Coffee overreacted too because Cripps would have pressed her. I could see that, Leo. I could see that. I could see that, how he was right there, Aaliyah. He was right there. Yes. I could see that because I expected her to say something when that bar happened. I did. But I also could see how you won't, because you're in a business setting. So I could see both ways. You know what I mean? I could see both ways. But again, I don't think that's something I would have done in Cali, knowing gang culture and stuff like that. No, I'm not in a gang or whatever the case may be, but I do understand gang culture, and I do understand the seriousness of it, and I do understand the culture of battle rap. You know what I mean? No, Miami's not in a gang. She doesn't really know too much about it. You know what I'm saying? As far as I know, thank you for the follow. But she's familiar, and I think her husband's in a gang. I don't I'm not 100% sure, but I think her husband's in a gang. Um, and she refuses to apologize. I don't know if I would apologize either. I don't know. Hi, Donnie. Um, I don't. Yeah, the battle had too much aggression. Miami seems overly aggressive. Nah, she's really always like that when she battles a female. But I do also see her being a liability and people not wanting to um book her again in LA. I do see that. I do see that. Um I'm doing well. Hi, Flawless. Um it had nothing to do with Buzz and Curves. But I don't know because there's different narratives. Some people are saying it didn't have anything to do with the gang, that it had something to do with the pushing. And I don't know. I don't know for sure. I tried to ask and I got half and half in the answers, you know what I mean? So I don't know. But again, I don't personally think that there are things that are off limits, but I wouldn't have gone to LA and dropped anybody's flag. Like, I wouldn't have done that. Now, would I have had the fuck Tukey bar? I might have. Might have. That's something I might have said. I'm not above disrespecting the dead. I've done it several times in battles. And if you don't want the dead disrespected, don't battle me. Because I am going to take it there. You understand what I'm saying? So I can't say I wouldn't have said that bar. But I don't think I would have dropped that flag. You know what I mean? We can't say who won. We only got 1.5 rounds, really. Like, we got both of their first. I think it was on the way to being a very, very good battle. You understand what I'm saying? But Farry, you know me. You know me. Like, I probably would have told you, oh, I'm not going to say it. And I probably would have snuck in it at the last moment. Like, if I really felt like this is what I needed to say. But I think in that setting, it wasn't super necessary in that setting because you don't have a crowd. That's a shock value bar. You understand what I'm saying? So it wasn't really needed. If there was a crowd, she probably would have gotten more of a reaction, but then you would have to think you're in LA, so what reaction would you have gotten? You wouldn't have, it wasn't even necessary. You know what I'm saying? So you wouldn't have got what you really needed from it anyway. So, because people would have been like, boo, and, they probably wouldn't have let her finish her shit and stuff like that. So that wasn't really necessary, especially because you're rapping for the camera. There's no need for that. You know what I'm saying? And right. And now that they're on World Star, I think it kind of forces people to see it. And it forces people to maybe feel like they have to react a little bit more because it's so popular. You understand? Like, so, it all in all, I don't think it was a really good look. And I think, she just was getting her plates and stuff. So I am curious to see what comes out of this. I'm curious to see if she's still going to get plates and stuff like that. And, I kind of want to know if she's nervous. Her and I are actually really good friends. So I'm actually, now that I have like my whole new setup, I have no idea why my nose is running so much. My whole new setup, I could actually bring her on. And Snoop commented, did he? What did he say? What did Snoop say? Yeah, I think it is pregnant things because my nose is just... What did Snoop say about it? Yes, he didn't like it. He was on Surf's Live. Really? Oh. I didn't know that. Hopefully I could catch it and go and see that. He said she disrespected. He was offended. And I could see that. And I could see that. And I could see how she could affect and offend a whole coast of people and a whole culture of people. I knew who Tukey was. That's a good question though, Def Dealer. Did you guys know who Tukey was before this? Or was it something that you had to be like, hold up, what'd she just say? PSA Hip Hop posted it on there. Yeah, I do. Yes, yes, I didn't. Okay, Christina. Yeah. Um, no, but you know what? You actually don't have to bang to know who he was because his story was so big. And you're in London. Look at that. His story is so big. You kind of, most people kind of know who he is. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, again, I think the location, the setting, and the bar, I think all of that mixed together made it unnecessary. But again, I do have a problem with guys thinking that it was okay for what the guy that was with Miami, and I don't, hi dear Summer, what's going on, cousin? I won't say that that's her man because I don't know if she actually said that that's her man, so I'm not going to call her man. But the guy that was with her, I still don't feel like he was right in any shape or form. And I'm not, and oh, they're married, okay, cool. I'm still not going to say that just for a bitch to kick it with me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you're never gonna get me to say something that I don't feel is true. You know? Now I'm not saying that a man shouldn't run up. There are certain situations that if you're outside and you feel that there's danger, because danger doesn't only come from men, it can come from a female. And if you're with your man, he should protect you. Should he just knock a bitch head off before there's been punches thrown? No. But I don't feel like there was any imminent danger in that situation. Right, as you should, Rich. If your bitch is getting jumped and it's just you and her, you better be swinging on these hoes. You understand what I'm saying? And I would expect my husband to do the same thing. But knowing that you're in a setting that has security and, you know what I mean? It's calculated. It just doesn't, you understand what I'm saying? It doesn't need that. And I could believe that the man pushed Stamp in the video, but that's not who he was going after originally. You know what I mean? So what I seen, he was going after her. Stamp was off to the side. If you was gonna do something, you felt like his bitch violated, knock his head off the, you know what I'm saying, off the side of the camera. We can't see what's going on over there. Like, he quietly could have got his head rolled right in the corner. Oh, your bitch said fuck who? That's it. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have known. The battle probably would have stopped, and that probably would have been the only part. You know what I'm saying? He did not. Farrah, you got to watch it again. Coffee was on the left side of him. He went to Miami, and then Coffee reappeared on the screen. I don't know what you watched, but I watched it several times because I was like, they keep saying that that's not what happened, that he was going for Coffee. No, Coffee came from the same side of the camera that he came from. They were on the same side. He went clear across the screen to Miami, and then Coffee came in the screen, and Stamp came in the screen. Miami was on the right, and everybody came from the left. He did not go past her to her. Nobody's not going to get me to say that. Nope. Yes, Coffee was on the side with Stamp, and that's the same side that her man came from. Miami was the only person on the right. She was the only person on the right. Everybody else came from the left. Coffee was on the left. Miami was on the right. When the push and all of that shit happened, that man came from behind Coffee and ran toward Miami. And Miami ran back saying, whoa, 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 where's Stamp at? And then Stamp appeared. Then Miami appeared. Then all the security appeared. And they all came from the same side. Because if he was going after Coffee, he would have never went that way. Like, you know, no, he could have hit her. He didn't hit her, but he went close enough. What was you coming over for? He absolutely ran toward her. You need to watch it again, girl. He absolutely ran toward her. And listen, you know my eyes is big, bitch. I seen it. Okay? I seen it. He absolutely ran to her, and that's why she retreated backwards and was yelling and was so confused and couldn't even see her damn man in her face because that other man was coming toward her. He could have hit her. He could have hit her. So you giving him points because he didn't hit her? The rundown was enough for me. So if he wasn't coming after her, what was she scared of? What was she scared of? Because her and Coffee was face to face. She wasn't scared when she was in Coffee's face. She only started screaming when an unknown assailant came toward her. That's what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Like, she was screaming for her man because another man was coming toward her. I would have screamed too. Wow, I would have did the same thing. Like, where are you coming from? Like, now I don't know if he was coming to shake her hand, if he was coming to give her a hug, pat her on the back, like that was a nice bar. I can't go as far as to say that, what he was doing. Did he run down on her? Yes. It's definitely your opinion. But I need you to go watch it again because it's clear as day on that screen. Like, I don't know. Listen, I don't know what I would have done in that situation. To be honest, I don't know. But I do feel like I probably would have been looking for my man too. I probably would have been looking for my man too. Like, I was cool. I was cool when it was just me and her here. But now that you over here, I need me some backup. Where is somebody at? Somebody gotta come a little closer. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody gotta come a little closer. But I would have been so mad. Like I would have been so mad if I would have went back home and watched the video and my nigga was there after I screamed like that. Oh my God, I would have been so mad. Give me a second, Tom. I would have been so mad. Like, bro, you embarrassed me. Like, why didn't you answer or something when I was calling you? You was right here. Do you know how bad this makes us look as a unit? Like, we don't look cohesive. We're not gelling right now. You were here? You was right here? Like, Lyrical, we ain't even paying no attention to that. Like, he ain't here giving views. Niggas always going, you know what I'm saying? Niggas always gonna say what they want. But we wasn't gelling at this point right here. You know what I mean? Like, you was here. And I'm over here screaming for you and you're right here in the view. Like, nah, bro. Like, y'all gotta wear the same colors or something. Like, it gotta be a signal. Like, why he came from that side? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe they had him stand on somewhere else or whatever. Somebody put a cowboy hat in his hand. I can't. But something was very off about the communication. Like, I feel like they were not cohesive. Like, they weren't. They were not cohesive. I wouldn't divorce him. I wouldn't. Like a signal or something, like cuckoo, something like, come on. She said he knew. He said he didn't. He said that he told her not to say it, but she does what she wants. But she said, I seen a clip of her saying that he knew that was in there. So something had to be done, like wave a white flag or something. Like, that definitely wasn't the place for that bar. But he should have been there. Like, well, not that he should have been there because he was there, but I would have been so mad. Like, I gotta, that's my friend, so I'm gonna have to ask her, like, what was the conversation like when you finally reviewed the footage and he was right fucking there? Like, I don't know if y'all seen the video. Somebody made a video, and as she's like, where's Stamp? Somebody has their own video, and he's pointing at the screen like, he right there. There you go, right there, girl. He right there. I was like, oh my God, this is embarrassing. Like, I'm gonna ask her to come. Oh, somebody said he was in the bathroom. No, he was there. He was there. But somebody, one of my family members, my sister-in-law, she gave a take on it, and she was like, she don't know them from nowhere. So this thing has gotten, hey Ryan, it has gotten like really far. It's gotten a lot of exposure. So she inboxed me like, who is this? What happened? And then she was like, nah, Stamp was over her shit. And I was like, you know what? That is a really good take on it. Do y'all think that Stamp wanted her to get a little something? Like, don't kill my bitch, but give her a little pop. No, Kia, like, you know what I mean? Give her a little pop. Like maybe he been wanting to do it and he don't want to put his hands on her, so maybe he was like, you know what? Let that bitch get a pop out here. She learned her lesson. Do y'all think that could have been the case? Just a little pop. Like, don't bust her lip. Don't scar her face or nothing. But give her a little, you know what I'm saying? A little quick tap. Like, you think that could have been it? Because there's a lot of videos that are out there of them having fights together. And they were saying that they originated from Miami, but Stamp is always on the receiving end of the ass whooping. So she'll be fighting and then it'll be like 7 feet on top of his head. You understand what I'm saying? Like one nigga only had one leg, so that's how it was only 7 feet. But they was tearing him up. So maybe he was like, today's the day. Today's the day that she's gonna get it. Okay? Here's the payback for those 7 feet that was on top of my head when we was motherfucking in Philly. That's you seen it. That video is out there. Yes, one nigga had one leg, but 7 feet right on top of his head, wailing. And not that Stamp can't fight because he be holding his own, but then once more people come in, you not beating a one-legged nigga either. If a one-legged nigga gonna jump somebody, you not winning. You might as well just go ahead on, get in the fetal position, and just let it happen. Just let it happen. So I'm thinking, maybe, right, maybe he was like, you know what, bitch? You know what? I love you to death. I love you to death. But you gonna get it tonight. You dropped this flag and did what you did. Let these niggas pop her one good time. There we go. And then come in. You know what I mean? So. Now he definitely could fight. He dropped a few of them. And then after the one-legged, it was over. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. He could be tired. But who knows? Should be going down. Who else did I have winning? Let me see. Let me go back to my notes. I had like real notes on the battle, but then they were so sloppy. I couldn't even read them when I went back. That was really disappointing. I think that battle was on the way to being really, really good. Really good. Shooney and Farrah versus Jasmine official main event. That would be a good battle. But I don't necessarily want to battle anybody that I've already battled again. I'm not scared of shit. What? Picture me scared of what? Of who? Misfit. What's poppin'? Thank you for the props. Hey, make sure y'all go watch her show, Misfit, My Dumb Advice. Right now, this baby on my radar. I'm just trying to have this baby. That's all. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, I'll be back 2021. You feel me? Yeah, so I think Coffee in Miami was on the way to being a really good battle. Tori and Yoshi G. I like that battle. No, I'm having another girl. No son in sight. Farrah got beef with it. How am I promoting her? Because it's battle rap, and there's not, my nigga. It is battle rap. It's battle rap. We know that if things were to be beef, it would be a different story. It's battle rap, and you know what I'm saying? Farrah's always going to be my sis. Okay, and if they fight, then we would know what happens. Farrah's not offended of me talking to Misfit. That's dumb. Like, if they fight, then you know what happened. Like, y'all pushing Nobody. Misfit came through. I don't know if she's still here. And somebody asked how I'm promoting Misfit's show and you and her got beef. Like, it's battle rap. Okay? We already know what happens when me and Farrah is exactly when me and Farrah, like, no, that's what I'm saying, Misfit. No. Like, no. Things were said. It's battle rap. Niggas could settle whatever they want or not settle whatever they want. That's neither here nor there. And we not about to Start that in these motherfucking comments, okay? I wouldn't be surprised if y'all bitches see each other and hug each other. Uh, anyway, I thought Tori and Yoshi was a decent battle. I didn't like the location that much because I believe a plane flied across or flew across um, during the battle. We missed Yoshi's whole second round, and niggas still voted that Yoshi won the second round. I'm like, how? Like, none of us heard it. Yoshi reminded me of QP that battle. I can't lie. You only how did you only miss 10 seconds? Because they said they whole hard drive or whatever went down, and they still had it on backup. Like, so I don't know how you missed it, because I even like switched to the other, not QP, quantum physics. She reminded me of quantum physics, and he's my favorite. So I don't know if she drew inspiration from him for that battle. Um, yeah, like I don't. People voted though, and I was like, we only heard like 2 bars from her. Like, what? Scene 40. Oh, it was your birthday. Happy birthday, Ken. I eventually will. So most of the time, so I wasn't really like, my show is not really battle rap related or based. I do talk about battle rap because obviously I'm a battle rapper and that's where people know me from. But I like to talk about, like, you know, the regular stuff. Get to know me, tell stories. You know, we share back and forth and stuff like that. That's why it's called Shooney's Web, because it's not 100% about battle rap. And I'm not, every show I won't talk about battle rap. Like, if there's a big event or something like that, yeah, I'll cover it, of course. But that's not just what it's about. So it's not always going to be somebody battle rap related up here. I might bring my best friends up here and we'll have our group chat live. You know what I mean? We'll talk about what we talk about in the group chat and shit like that. You know. So, but eventually I'll bring her up here. But not for you. Yoshi is good, but not for you. Why not, Mally? You don't like her like that? I think she's really good. I think she's really good. I did get to see her second. You know what I'm saying? I did. You're more aggressive. She's soft. Hey, J Truth. It's good to hear a female perspective. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, talk some shit, get up here, crack some jokes and stuff. Thank you, Shakila. I gotta watch it again, but on first watch, I had Yoshi winning. I think she maybe edged the first, and I think she no, I'm lying. I had it even until I seen Yoshi's second round. I had it even because I only seen the first rounds from both of them in the third rounds, and I didn't see Yoshi's second until afterwards. So I had it 1-1 because Tori edged the first. Because to me, I didn't really like Yoshi's first round all the way through. I thought she heated up like at the middle part and toward the end. That's when I really liked it. When she started talking the real shit or whatever. Like, the Tori flips, I had heard a lot of it. So I wasn't really overly impressed with that part. But the second half of her round was crazy, but I felt like it was a little too late that Tori had already gotten the first round. So yeah. So I had after watching the Yoshi's second round, I had that. Thank you. Then I had Vixen and Lady Flames Battle of the Night. Oh my gosh, Battle of the Night. I had Flames winning 2-1 edge. So Flames edged the first, and Vixen got the second, and then I believe Flames had edged the third for me as well. It is so many trolls in here tonight. But it's okay. That means the show is getting bigger. Definitely a classic. Definitely a classic. I have Flames winning. And I don't throw around classic a lot, and that is a classic. Yeah. But it was an edge. I didn't have it. It's not clear. So if somebody, you know what I'm saying, if somebody debates it, that's okay. I'm not gonna argue with someone. How could I be bugging on my own opinion? Craziness. I wouldn't debate anybody that has Vixen because they both were equally good. You understand what I'm saying? Like they both were really good. Nobody had no stumbles. Nobody had no chokes. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so my opinion, from my show, I have Flames 2-1 Edge. Very good battle. Like very, very good battle. Vixen beat Coffee. Coffee beat the hell out of Flames. So how females beat Vixen? It's preference. It's preference. And I see a lot of people that's saying the same thing. Like it can be debatable. That's what makes it a classic, and that's the best part of battle rap. That most of the time, unless you just get smoked, and even your fans are still gonna find a way to say you won. Unless you get smoked down to the ground, there's a way to debate. You know what I'm saying? That was definitely battle of the night, and I had a battle of the night from when they announced the card. I had a battle of the night. Now you the one that's bugging, saying Flames got smoked. You're definitely bugging. Casey and Bonnie. I didn't like the battle. Um, I didn't like the battle at all. Um, still had Casey 2-1. Yeah, I didn't like it. Their energy was off for me, both of them. I don't know what it was, but their energy was off. And then I found out later on, yeah, I definitely killed her. Wow. I found out later on that Casey was kind of in a mood. She said that somebody had recorded her rounds outside of her hotel room. So that kind of put her into a different setting. I guess she didn't know whether or not Bonnie knew her material. Or, you know, if it had been leaked. And I could see that being something that could kind of fuck up somebody's, you know, somebody's mode. You know what I'm saying? You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised because I say that, I be saying that to, she said it, they said it on Jazz's show. When I was watching Jazz's show yesterday, I think they said it. But you'll be surprised. Those halls are paper thin when you're in the hallway. In the hotel. And that's why when we're practicing or if we're rehearsing or something, we try to be as low as possible, or we try to figure out who's on the floor with us before we even, you know what I'm saying? Like what's the layout? Like who's around, who's next door, who's there, because people will do it. People will do it for nothing other than clout and notoriety. And it's fucked up. It's fucked up that somebody would do that. You know what I'm saying? So, thank you for the props, Caramel Lady. It's fucked up that somebody would do it, but somebody will do it to you. So that could have been the energy. I felt like, well, I still feel like, how is anybody hating on Bonnie? Bonnie has bars. I didn't like the battle. I'm talking about both of them. I'm actually talking about Casey more than I'm talking about Bonnie, so there that go. I feel like Casey needs a break. And I've said that. I said that on Saturday. I think Casey needs a break. I don't want her to the comments. I'm like, damn, like I ain't hating. I do want her to take a break, reset. And I said this again, like I said on Saturday. Girl, take a break. When I come back, you come back. Let me smoke you real quick. And that be that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all. Take a little break. I dropped this baby in January. I should be ready by February and March. And it's another thing I've been trying to let y'all know. Because I seen people talking about the way that certain females is shaped. Let me tell y'all something. We are able to have babies, okay? Sometimes our bodies are not perfect. We would want them to be. But sometimes our bodies are not perfect. I want a motherfucker to say something to me when I come back. Hey, Fab, I want y'all to say something about a waist trainer, a little extra arm fat. I want you to say something about a double chin. I want it. I want it because I'm a black on everybody. Y'all gonna get what the fuck this body gives y'all after I have this baby. And that's what's coming to the battle. Okay? Y'all gonna get what I got. Okay? Not all of us have the money to shape, reshape, sculpt, and all that. And that's on period. Okay, Christina? On period. Y'all gonna get this body. Y'all asking me to come back and y'all want me to come back right away. Y'all gonna get it. Okay? Bitch, you're coming back and they gonna get your body too. Okay? Y'all gonna get it. That's it. Listen, hey, Chief, it takes time. It takes money. I ain't got neither one of those. Okay? Neither one of those. But y'all gonna get whatever body comes from this baby. I don't even know. Sometimes people after the third baby, they don't snap back. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm very nervous for what you guys may see when I'm ready to come back, but I'm damn sure coming back. So, if y'all got to deal with Fat Shoon Shoon, y'all gonna get Fat Shoon Shoon. That's who the fuck gonna be out there, okay? If y'all got to deal with the Fat Widow instead of the Black Widow, that's what you're getting, okay? That's what you're getting. Oh, you figured it out. Yes, Lee. Look at you giving up the props. Yes. Let me go uptick this comment right here. Yes, let me tell y'all. Y'all know Lee is one of my best friends. I always say that for y'all that's been in here. She's been trying to figure out how to give me props since I started my first show, and I've been trying to walk her through it. She's like, yeah, no, I don't see it. I don't get it. What side am I doing it on? Look at you. Look at God, okay? Look at God. Thank you, Ron Mills. I appreciate it. But back to what I'm saying to y'all. Y'all might get the Fat Widow. Okay? No, you're not a moron. I'm just saying because you got it. That's all that matters. It's because you got it. You feel me? That's because you got it. I think that was her accent a little bit. But y'all might have to get that. And that's what's coming back. And I need nigga said she thought she said Mormon. You would, Farrah, okay? You would. You and geography be killing me, okay? Y'all gotta hear Farrah say geography. She says geography. I be dying. And she's like, that's how you say it? No, it is not geography. It's geography. She's like, it's the same. It's the same. You gotta be a rap teacher on school people. I would do that. I would do that. No, geography and geography is not the same. Geography sounds like that's somebody's name. Y'all know geography? Yeah, didn't he go to Fulton? We was in high school together. We had third period. I know geography. No. Geography. Adults. He do say it funny too. King Jeffrey Jeffrey Jr. That's a tongue twister. That's funny. I do say Uber. I'm not even gonna lie. I do say Uber. That's okay. Is it not Uber? Is it not a big ass U before the burr? A Uber is the thing you call and they pick you up. You could like share cars and get rides and stuff. It's an app. Uber. I know there's a word called Uber, but that's Uber. Why is the U so big? Like, it's abnormally big, so it's Uber. Like tuba. You are for Luba. Look at my nose just running. Like, I don't understand. This was not happening all day. And all of a sudden, I get on here, and it's because it's capitalized. Yes, as soon as I get on here, my nose is running. Yours is stuffed up. It's the pregnancy shit. It's crazy. It's crazy. The night. You sound like my mother, Dino. How old are you, Dino? I'm not putting you out there. This is a safe space, but you sound like my mother. My mother is the only one that uses. I knew it. I knew you had to be over 40. I was about to say it. Ain't no judgment, but I knew you was over 40. That my mother uses that like nobody's business. As soon as you come around her, if you don't got on a jacket, it's the night air. It is the night air. Zip it up. She'll put a scarf on me. She's putting a hat on my head. Like, I'm like, Mom, what is night air? Like, can you explain to me what night air is? No. My mother is from Atlantic City and been in New York damn near all her life. Yeah, she will zip me up. Like, she gets crazy. Ken, you might be over 42. It's after 9. You know the exact time? Like, you, yeah. Or you already have to have props in there. You, when you click on it, it'll tell you how to buy it. Like, it's something that's like 99 cents or whatever the case may be. Um, just turned 35. Okay, well, we the same age. How you knew the exact time of the night it hits? Somebody put you on? Like, my mother don't be playing that night air shit. And let me tell you something. Thank you, Fab. My mother is old too. My mother is 76. So there's certain things I can't do. And it's just she's not budging. I'm her baby, and that's that. 99 cents is definitely expensive. So if y'all ain't got it, y'all could just share it. Yeah, like y'all could just share my show. That is okay. Um, my mother don't let me touch knives, y'all. My mother does not let me touch knives. And I mean, like, I could do a butter knife, but if, like, there's, like, something that needs to be carved, she's like, not my baby. You not, no. Let me do it. She don't, apparently, I'm still a baby. And I'm like, I got all these goddamn kids. Um, like, no, caffeine doesn't take any percentage of the props. Everything you send to me is directly to me. Um, who cuts? If she's not there, I do it. But if she's there, she's gonna cut my kids' food. She's gonna do that. Um, like, I'm allowed to make my brother's plate and I can make my husband's plate and stuff like that. But of everything else, she's gonna step in. You know what I mean? Like, she be on it. Actually, I'm thinking about what do you guys do on Thanksgiving? Because Thanksgiving falls on a 30. I mean, on a Thursday. Yeah, my mother's 76. Yeah, almost. God bless her. Um, Lockdown. Okay, so are you guys gonna tune in if I go live? Because I'm more than likely gonna just take the laptop, the whole setup, to my mom's house, and I will share my mother with you guys. You can see her in action. If you haven't seen any of my videos of my mother, y'all are in for a good surprise, a nice treat. No Thanksgiving in the UK, really? Is that something that's always sleeping your ass off? I don't think they ready either. My mother is going to be cursing. She's going to be doing all types of shit. Thank you for the props, Black. Um, so we'll do that. We'll do that. I don't know if it'll be earlier than 7. I'm going to try to get it where everyone is there and you'll get to see everyone and everyone's character. I'm the baby of 7. So everyone should be there. My oldest brother is back out of jail this holiday, so you should be able to see him. So that'll be great. All the kids should be here and everything, and so everyone should be there, so that should be good. So good. I'm glad we settled that. So we going live on Thanksgiving. I got several videos with her up there too. Yeah, my mother, she don't play that shit. My favorite food on Thanksgiving, probably roast beef, because my mother doesn't make it often. That's probably my favorite thing that she makes. But I'm picky, so I don't eat sweet potato. I don't eat or yams, whatever y'all call them. I don't eat that. I don't eat stuffing. I barely like turkey. Like, I'll have one slice because it's Thanksgiving, but I don't really like turkey like that. Thank you, Ken. Turkey's dry as fuck. My mom too. Yeah, I don't like anything mushy. Like, I eat mac and cheese. Collard greens I like, but while I'm pregnant, I can't really get into collard greens. They make my stomach hurt. Like, I ain't really on that. No, Shooney's not my real name. However, it's a nickname that was given to me by my mother when I was probably like 1.5, maybe 2. So, it's been my name for a very long time, so my whole family calls me that. You stupid. My real name is Destiny's Dream Leona Monsanto. Well, my birth name. My last name is Johnson, though. My married name. Yes, my official middle name is Leona. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Peter Charles is my dad's name. So that's my alias. That's what I like to go by. It's my dad's name. Um, which hopefully my dad will get out of jail soon and y'all can meet him too. Yeah, my first name is Destiny's hyphen Dream. My name is like, yes. Yeah. Is it? What's your real name? You did call me Peter Bread. You did. Thank you. Share my broadcast, Reezy Ree. I appreciate that. Share that. Richard Lord Jr. You was a junior. Yeah, Shooney's been my name for forever, so that's probably why it fits me. But again, that wasn't, like I said, Shooney the rapper wasn't supposed to be, my rap name. It was just supposed to be like Shooney, pretty much. And then it just, yeah, took on a life of itself. I didn't even finish going over these battles. The last two battles, I had Hustle 1 versus Luck, and I had Official 2-1. Because, 40 didn't finish her third round, so that was that on that. Nakisha Yaria. I don't know. I probably didn't pronounce that correct. That real name is Alexis. Yeah, her third round. Ernestine. Whose name is Ernestine in here? Again, this is a safe space, but whose name is Ernestine? Oh my gosh. Such an old name. That's like, my sister's name is Jackie. Like Jacqueline, but if I ever meet a baby named Jacqueline in 2020, I'm going to be so mad. Hey, Barry. I'm going to be so mad. Like, why you name that baby Jacqueline? Bertrude is dumb old. Gertrude is old. Ernestine, Henry, Jacqueline. Yes, Abigail, Bertha. Betty Sue is all right. I think Betty is okay. Jacqueline just sounds wow old. Like, oh, little Jacqueline. Oh, wait. Hey, Jackie. She's here, guys. Stop. She's here. She's here. She's here. She's here. Wow. The thing is, you can never see who's really in here, so I thought she was gone. Abort mission. The ladies are dirty. Yes, Auntie Jackie was in here, and I didn't know.
Hi, Auntie Jackie.
That she was still here. Wow. So, you guys knew Jackie was here this whole time?
Hi.
Thought she left. Mally, I love her to death. I love her to death. Cecil's mad old too. That's an old name. Sorry if anybody's name is Cecil here. Very old name. Yeah, no, I love her to death. Jack, come on. I said I mean, you're grown. You're not a baby named Jackie. So, now you're going to come up here and say I got 56 letters in my name? Wow, it's crazy. I have a friend named Shirley. Shirley's definitely an old name. I ain't trying to do you. I love you, girl. I love you. You know what I'm saying? I love you. He's a kid. Janan has a cousin named Cecil. Grace is old. Cornelius is wow old. Ain't that Rum Nitty's name? Cornelius or something like that? That's wow old.
Do you have fruits?
Do I have what?
Do you have fruits?
No, and you gonna embarrass me and ask me what we got on live channels? Like, I'm live with these people. You gonna ask me what we have? We don't have anything right now. Okay? We saving up for Thanksgiving. There's nothing in there. There's apple juice. You're embarrassing me. Errol is old. Rufus is old. Who is that? Dijon? Bartholomew. Now that's a good one. I always think of what's the show? Not the show. Don't Be a Menace. When her son's name was Bartholomew. She was like, Bartholomew. And he was like, man, let's just hold down the porch. That was so funny. The kids drinking water, eating air. Yeah, these kids don't understand. The week before Thanksgiving used to be rough in my family. These kids think they supposed to eat all day long. You ate today, this morning. You don't need 3 meals. Like, it was always quiet the week before Thanksgiving in the house. I don't know what's up with these kids. New kids make me sick, man. Yeah, the kids definitely need to go back to school because they are not eating with their school stomachs. Like, I'm telling you, all day long. I could get a snack. I could snack. Let me get a snack. Snack. No, there are no snacks. There's nothing here. You got a juice box? No. I got a water cup. It's coming right out the sink. Like, snack me to death. It's ridiculous. You ain't got no juice? No. Can I get oodles and noodles? No. Blood pressure through the roof, eating oodles and noodles every minute. It's ridiculous. Children are, golly. Enough is enough. I ain't got it. Thanksgiving in a couple days. You'll eat then. Save up some space in your stomach. I try not to, but they ask for oodles so much, man. I just give in. You know what I'm saying? I just give in. Like, go ahead. Eat the marshmallows out the Lucky Charms. I ain't got no cereal. And I'm doing bad. I'm lying. Right now. I ain't got no cereal in here right now. It's rough. And it's just because I don't feel like going in the supermarket. I feel like I've reached the point where I'm too big now. I'm over it. But yeah. So we coming down to the wire. What y'all want to know? Y'all know how we do. Go ahead and share that broadcast one more time. Tell everybody where you're at. You know how we do every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. I am from Queen of the Ring. I have been on URL before. No, I think he's sleeping. He's so quiet. I think he went to sleep.
Is.
She asked me the same question every day. Yes. In your dreams, I'll be farting on you. What y'all want to know? Drop them props. My due date is January 6th, but I am highly suspicious about this baby coming in December. I have a very strong... Hi, Falcon. I have a very strong suspicion that she is going to come in December. Mia, thank you. Rob, thank you. Thank you, Ozone. Yeah, I think she's... No, I don't think December 6th. Thank you, Shaquila. I think she's either going to come on Christmas or going to come on Fetty's birthday. No. She will be evicted way before January 23rd. Fetty's birthday is December 26th. And she has a cousin, Jake, who's Christmas Eve. So I wouldn't mind that as well. I don't want to Sag. I think that's the sign that is before Capricorn. So as long as she's after like the 22nd of December, I'm cool. Oh, you got the same birthday as Fetty. Okay. I don't snore. I moan in my sleep. Oh, yeah, she does. Like, like a puppy that just got hit. Like the first time we slept together, not like that, but like, you know, spent the night together. I'm like, over the body, like, did she die? Something's wrong. And then I shook her real fast, like, are you all right? And she was like, yes, stupid. I was sleeping. I'm like, so why you sound like that? Why you, like, what's going on here? Because I'm not giving up this pootie tang right here. I don't know what you're dreaming about, but you're going to have to stop. Because this is rough. But I snore. And, I sleep with my eyes open. I said it. And if you judging me, go ahead and want to get up out of here. And I sleep with my eyes almost wide open. Like, Aaliyah, don't do it. Don't do it. Farrah, and you right next to her, don't do it. Y'all comments are coming up right next to each other. Y'all not going to both be in here ganging up on me, these two best friends. Oh, wow, Farrah. Wow. That was the one thing I was going to keep in secrecy. You went to the mouth? Wow. Jack. Wow. I thought this was a safe space. They going in. I do sleep like this. I do. That's how I knew Fetty loves me. Because coming into the room to that every day, it's rough. That's how I know, okay? That's how I know. This every day. That's what he gets. I look like a dead body in my sleep. Okay. Whew. Everyone say goodnight to Aaliyah. She's being blocked as we speak. She's getting out of here. You're out of here. Yo, I used to be able to sleep in class so well because I would just be like, and my teachers would think I'm up the whole time. She said that I look like a dead body when I'm asleep. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of do. I don't know why I sleep like that. I don't know. I don't know where it came from, but I do. And everybody who laughs at me, their kids end up sleeping with their eyes open. So that's what they get. Good for you guys.
And mommy.
I used to sleep very wild. I used to. This one here, you can't sleep with her. Like, you waking up with a foot down your throat. She's wild. Like, she's wild.
And I say in my sleep, bacon, bacon.
You did say bacon, bacon one time in your sleep.
I was in your bed.
You was in my bed saying bacon, bacon. I don't know why. It was very weird. How's married life? What's different? So married life, what's different is that I can't just say, get the fuck out of here. That's the main part. Like, we knew we were going to be together and wanted to be together for the rest of our lives. That is the only thing that after an argument, I can't say, get the fuck out of here. I can't. I mean, I could say it, but he's not going anywhere. You know what I mean? Don't you hate that, Aaliyah? That's probably the worst part of being married. That when you want a motherfucker out your face and you want them out of here, you can say it, but no one's going anywhere. And it's like, oh, so I'm pussy. Watch it. Sorry, because I'm cursing. Go in there. Like, so I'm pussy, right? Because you ain't going nowhere. You just not going to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, you not leaving. Sleeping with kids is a struggle. Yes. Your husband watches battle rap. Yes, my husband is a battle rapper. Actually. Fettuccine 20. So, yeah, that's probably the one thing that's changed the most. I guess finances a little bit. Where you gotta tell what you spending. Like, that's something I had to get used to because I like to just... I don't really save money. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really save money. When it's gone, it's gone. I'm one of those people, and I'm not going to dwell on it. I'm not going to cry about it. Money is money. He doesn't necessarily feel like that. He's not cheap, but he is frugal. I'm not that person. Like, I'm gonna just, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, I got $20 till next week. I'm gonna make it work. But I had fun last week when I went off. You know, I bought everything that I wanted and shit like that. But now I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I went to the casino the other day, and he had sent me. He's like, yeah, you know, you could go unwind because I like to go to the casino. I like to play my little penny machines. And normally I don't OD with money and stuff like that. I'll, you know, just play $100 and it goes a long way. I like it. That's fun for me. I like playing my machines. And whatever my budget is for that day, I can set different budgets. But I had told him that I only was going to spend $100. And so when I got home, you know, he kind of asked me, well, what did you spend? And I kind of breezed past. I was like, oh, you know, I lost $200. And so where you at? And he was not feeling that. Like, whoa, bitch, rewind. What did you say? What happened just now? No, I'm not Christian. I I am spiritual, but I don't have a religion right now. Yeah, I play the penny slots, but I do max bet because I feel like you don't really win if you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And I was winning at first, but then something had transpired in there, and but I didn't expect him to ask me that. I had just came back, and it was like boom, like immediately. What did you spend? And I was like, oh, $200. Yeah, so how it work? You made it to work, right, or whatever. And he was like, no, like, how'd that happen? You said that you were only gonna spend $100, and I'm like trying to explain, like, well, once I got there, I felt like spending more. He wasn't having that, and that's probably one of the other things that changed. That you can't just be like, cause I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't say that. I mean, like, I said it, but it wasn't acceptable as an answer. I thought it would have been acceptable when I said it, and I had so much confidence, like, I wanted to. I shrugged my shoulders and everything, like, what's the big deal? Like, I did it. And I was acting all cute, and he cursed me out to the ground. I was like, oh. He mad, ain't he? Like, I could tell when I went too far sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I could tell. Yeah, it's definitely past 9 o'clock. You could go though, if you want to go. Yeah, I could tell when I went too far. Like, it be in there, like, I'll be like, oh. But I'm not the type to apologize. Like, once I realize I've gone too far, I'm glad he's sleeping, because if he hear this, he gonna be like, oh, really? Like, once I know I went too far, there's like a good person over here and there's a bad person over here. The good person is like, you should chill. The bad person is like, carry on, bitch. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's night air for you over there, Ken. It's ready now. It's night air. Like, it's something in me don't allow me to stop. The badness be like, carry on. You've gone too far. You know what I'm saying? Like, but keep going. Gas it. And from there, I take it up a notch. After I've gone too far already, I take it up another level, which I shouldn't. Damn, it's 2 a.m. over there. Golly, Cash, I appreciate you being up. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, it's just something in me that doesn't allow me to stop or apologize at the moment. It's something that just pushes me over the hump to get even worse than what I just did. Like, yeah, I hate that you're saying pride, because that's what he calls it. And I'd be like, it's not pride. I don't got no pride. What the hell is that? I'm married. There's no pride. Like, no. But I think you're right. It just, I don't know. Once I've gone too far, I just be like, fuck it. You there now. Take it up a notch. Call him a black zombie. Like, just get the party started. Like, I don't know. I don't know what else to do at that point. I cannot see myself being like, I'm wild and I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't. The next thing is going to be like, fuck you, nigga. And I'm just going to I don't know. I'm working on me, though. I know you are, Leah. This is why we are here, Double Try. I'm working on me, though. Okay? And I'm feeling, I'm feeling a little judgment coming from, especially you, Distro. I'm feeling a little bit of, you're going too far, Star. Biggs, you're going too far. I don't know. I just, do we get on each other's nerves? Hey, Mello, do we? Lord, do we? I'm a Cancer, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Like, I posted a picture of him today. Like, you're it for me. You look so fucking good, but I just want to knock your head between the refrigerator and the wall. And I'll be looking at him like, I want a piece of your body, but I'm definitely not speaking to you right now. Who has the final say? I guess there's a difference in the final word and the final say. He has the final say, but the final word is absolutely going to be me. By any cost. Okay? Even if I have to say it as they are lowering my casket into the grave, I am getting my final word in there somehow. Okay? It's coming out. You're going to get this last word because I wasn't done. And I may get quiet and act like I'm listening. And then as soon as I get my chance to go, I'm going. And I'm going to just keep going. Like, keep going. Virgos have a tendency to be serial killers. You always say that, Jackie. I've never, yeah, especially, I'm going to keep going. If I'm wrong, I'm going even harder, Jay. Don't let me be wrong and find out in the end. The problem is, once I find out that I'm wrong, I ain't never going, like, I'm going to just correct my mistake, but I ain't never going to come back and be like, yo, I was wrong 2 weeks ago when you had said whatever. I'm just never going to do that again. But I'm not never coming to you like, yo, I was wrong. Not doing it. We're definitely emotional, and that's what gives us the attitude, okay? Like, that's where the attitude comes from, because we're super emotional and because we wanted to cry all night long, and you ain't even noticed that one little thing that you said made me so sad. Now I have to be rude. Not everybody gets that. Not everybody gets that, Shell. And I think that it is. You know what I'm saying? There's some Virgos in here, Jax. You can't be like that. You think Taurus is so good. You is so stubborn. So stubborn. Like, but I don't have any experience with Virgos, really. What month is that? Virgos? Chief, Taurus is not on land. Oh, Virgos is August. Really? Aaliyah, you're not a Virgo, right? You're a Scorpio. So I'm like, yeah, no. Okay. No. You ain't talking shit about Scorpios too, the fuck. September, my sign changes, I swear. Some people's do. You're Leo in August. I mean, we could talk about signs if y'all want to, but Cancer's the best sign, so that's just that on that. That on that. Like, we loyal. Mad loyal. Yeah, I would battle hustle. I would. Mad loyal. Worst sign? I can't see her, and I know as soon as I say it, she gonna pop up. But the worst sign that I've been around and had experience with is Aries. And I know as soon as I say it, Farrah gonna pop out like, you said what? Ooh. Do I think horoscopes really have an impact on people? I do. But I also do think that people use their horoscope as a excuse. I do. Aries are so mean and jealous. Oh my God. But I do think it does factor, like, you know, there's factors to it. I do think that there are reasons people are the way they are based on their horoscopes, but I don't like when people use it as an excuse. Listen, I'm just saying, there are some good Aries, but for the most part, the jealousy on an Aries is ridiculous. Like, ridiculous. Yes, I'm getting off right now so we can do our Secret Santa. But yeah. So, yeah, that's the web, y'all. I stayed a little bit extra with y'all. I love you guys. Make sure to meet me here on Thursday. We'll do the watch party to watch Gucci Mane and Jeezy. We'll do our regular show for an hour, and then we'll start the watch, and we'll watch it together and see what's going on with it. If we get bored, we'll clock it off and we'll do our own thing. You know what I'm saying? But I'll see you guys on Thursday, 7 o'clock. I love you. You've been caught in the web. You guys have a good night. Peace, my peoples.